Let's do this. All right, we live. I am making sure we good. Making sure we good. All right. What's going on, everybody? DB4 here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some more One Piece. I'm hyped, man. I'm so hyped to bring you chapter 1044. Let's go. I'm just trying to get the stream set up right now. Make sure everything good. Make sure everything is lit. Make sure everything is loaded. Oh yeah, we lit. We live now. I just got the notification. The chapter's out early. So if you don't want to be spoiled, I advise everybody who don't have a link on the Scandalations, you probably don't want to be here right now. But without further ado, we about to get right into the chapter. My phone is about to die. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We got greatness today, man. My phone is about to die. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm going to try to keep up with the chat as much as I can. But for the most part, let's get into this chapter, man. Let's go. This been a long 2 weeks. It feel like it's been one of the longest break weeks ever. The theories was going crazy. Liquid rubber, resin, Luffy's this, he's that. It's crazy. Everybody theory's been dope. I kind of been having the liquid rubber thing in my mind for a long time. I didn't manage to get my video out, but I'm still working on it. We still rocking. We still rocking. Don't worry about that. But now let's start this off. Warrior of Liberation, chapter 1044. Let's go. Well, actually, let me do some. I gotta do some edits. I actually didn't edit this properly. Let's make sure YouTube got this on. Let's make sure YouTube is doing this the right way. Yeah, just let me do some stuff real quick. Bear with me. It'll take me about 5 seconds. Just let me correct some things. Let me correct a couple of things and we good to go. All right, we good. We're gonna rock like that. Yeah. Let's get back to the chapter, man. All right, we starting this off. Warriors of Liberation. Let's go. Now we still have these dudes, Ichiji and Nichiji and Yonji is still caught by the Germa. I mean, by the Big Mom pirates, obviously. Okay, cold-blooded voyage. Mama's out to sea. Let's start our research. Oh, they're about to start dissecting these dudes? All right, so Big Mom has children specific that's doctors and stuff like that. All right, Oven dropped them off. Look like this dude is the doctor. Got some machinery over here. Got an octopus-looking chick. She's look like she's half fishman. Big Mom, yo, the Big Mom pirates is wild. All right, let's get into it. Page 1. Hold up. All right, boom. A resounding pulse. All right, first panel, Zunisha. Somebody says, what's happening? How can I still stand? Who's saying this? I just lost. But I feel like I'm having a blast. Yo, Luffy is dying laughing. Doom. Da, 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 da. That's fire. Doom. Da, 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 da. It's like the hi-hats. They playing the hi-hat drums or something. Yeah, that's fire. Luffy is. Zunisha said that? Luffy is Joy Boy. Zunisha said that. Okay. Yamato is talking to Momo. Momo's flying up toward the roof right now. I like that drum sound. All right, Pleasure Hall, Right Brain Tower. Sanji, good. Sir Pirate, you're awake. Pant. Luffy, live floor. What the? Is that Straw Hat? Yeah, your boy Higuro, everybody's looking straight up. Everybody can feel Luffy presence must be. Straw Hat? Even Marco. Hey, you two are still breathing? Luffy's still alive. Tama and Yami is Nami. I said Yami. Nami is crying. Yamato and Nami together. Yami. Yeah, whatever. You gotta be okay, big bro. Okay. The Holy Land Mary Joa. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. The Holy Land Mary Joa. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. We sacrificed one of our best agents and enraged Kaido. Hold on, wait. The Hall of Power, Pangea Castle. Wait, we getting some stuff here. It's happening. Hold on, wait. We sacrificed one of our best agents and enraged Kaido. Are we sure our priorities are straight? You think? This may be better than the alternatives. It's imperative that we snuff out something this problematic. Wait, what? No matter the era, the world government has always failed to acquire the Gumu Gumu fruit. Even after 800 years of trying. What is happening? Hold on, wait. We gotta start this off. I need my goddamn stickers. Oh man, hold on, wait. I need some stamps. First of all, we're gonna do some question marks for what this Gorosei just said. We're gonna do some stars for Luffy. The star has arisen. The star is here. Stars for Luffy. Luffy's here. It's over with. Stars for Luffy. What else we got? We're gonna throw some checks on the fact that they did sacrifice their best agent and, they enraged Kaido. They get some checks for that. Hold on, wait. I gotta slow down. It's as if the fruit itself is evading us. Well, that's not possible. Ugh! All zone fruits have a will of their own. And this one carries the name of a god. Oh, man. Luffy has a zone fruit? Oh, no. After all, I knew it. After all, the Gum fruit is really a mythical zone. It's the human fruit. Oh my God, I wish I could show you my notes right now. Oh my God. I've been saying Luffy's fruit is more like a zone forever. Oh man. But I'm pretty sure the entire community has been coming up with this zone fruit theory for a while now. Luffy has been compared to Sun Wukong since the beginning of time. Luffy has also been compared to the Hanaman since the beginning of time. But the one thing I always had in my mind, ever since Luffy started doing the different forms of Gear 4, is that reminds me more of Chopper Fruit than anything. And Luffy's fighting style was always more similar to a zone than anything. And another thing I want to point out real quick, a lot of this stuff was in the theory video I was actually putting together. But when Rob Lucci saw Luffy activate his ability, he immediately knew what Luffy was doing. And Rob Lucci is more of a master of zone fruit. So that was also a red herring for me. When Rob Lucci was the one who told Luffy what he was doing, opposed to Luffy telling Rob Lucci what was going on. Rob Lucci said, something along the lines of, it's because you have a body like that you can do something like that. But, there's a lot of details and hints throughout the story, but I've been had that in the back of my mind for the longest, because Luffy's fighting style is more animalistic, and a plus, the transformations remind me of Chopper more than anything. So now I wonder, since Luffy has a zone, what happens if Luffy eats a Rumble Ball? Now, if Luffy eats a fucking Rumble Ball, oh my god, he might just turn into Super Saiyan Luffy. This is insane. Hold on, I gotta finish reading. It says, oh, wait. It's actually the human fruit, model Nika. Luffy's jumping up and down. Yeah. See? It had to be, okay, the rubber is just a byproduct of the mythical aspect of the fruit. So it's like Marco, it's like Sengoku. Sengoku, a byproduct, his body turns into gold. Marco, a byproduct, his body turns into fire. Obviously, Yamato, a byproduct, her body is ice. Now, these are only a mythical variants, have these byproducts, you know, where their fruit can be attached to certain elements. You already know Kaido got all the elements. So this makes a lot of sense. I just wish I would have got my goddamn theory video out 4 weeks ago. Then I would probably be doing my thing right now. But it is what it is. I beg to differ. I'm just happy I was right at this point. And well, since we're going along the lines of theories, I might as well point this out. I also wanted to, in my theory I was making, I was going to point out the fact that when Luffy fought Cracker, that's one of the first times his fruit resembled the properties of liquid. When Cracker went to attack Luffy in Tank Man form, that's when Luffy's body looked more like liquid. When he was absorbing Cracker, that was more of a liquid state than like rubber compressing something. And on top of that, Cracker was even confused about what was going on. He couldn't pull his arm out. And I thought that was, you know, just an anime only thing. But I went back to the actual manga, and they show the ripple patterns like it's water when Cracker's getting absorbed into Luffy. So if you go back to that Cracker-Luffy fight, Tank Man is probably Luffy's partial awakening. Like, Tank Man is like the closest we've ever got to Luffy's like liquid/rubber form. So Tank Man is like liquid. He's like have the properties of liquid, the properties of rubber, and he has the hardening. So Tank Man is probably the closest we've gotten to Nika so far. That's probably why he's only brought Tank Man out one time under that very unique circumstance. But I was going to explain this in way more detail in my video, but that's where I was going with it. Luffy is more of a zone user, and Tank Man is more of, you know, shows the properties of the liquid aspects of his fruit. But let's get to it. The user gains the properties of rubber in combat. They're supposedly only limited by their imagination, putting smiles on faces, far and wide. They are the embodiment of the warrior of liberation. So Luffy can do anything he can imagine. Now, I like this because this is along the lines of Mr. Fantastic. If you follow the Fantastic Four, which Luffy's fruit is based off of that too, the stretching ability. He can basically create anything with the malleability of his ability. The malleability of his ability, that sounds wild, but anyway, he can create anything by just molding his body into almost any shape. It's only limited by his imagination, and you know, I like that a lot. That's super dope. Sun God Nika, awakening exponentially strengthens their. Hold on, wait. I gotta slow down. Awakening exponentially strengthens their rubber body, and they have more freedom. It is alleged. So Luffy is more rubber and now? Wait. Okay. Slow down. Let's get some stickers. We need some stamps. We need something. Nika has arrived. The sun god Nika has arrived. You know what? Let's draw a big giant sun for the sun god. Let's draw a big giant sun. The sun god Nika has arrived, people. The sun god Nika has arrived. He's here. Joy Boy is here. You heard the Gora say, he's here. He's right there in front of us. Let me add a little. Whoa. Well, we can undo that. He's here. Sun God is here. Let me try to draw a smile on Nika. It's not going to come out too great, but we'll attempt it. Sun God Nika. Let's go. Let's go. All right, Nika has arrived. So Luffy has the human fruit model Nika. Sun God. Excellent. That's amazing. That is amazing, actually. So it wasn't Hanuman. It wasn't Sun Wukong. But still, Luffy can still do Sun Wukong things because Sun Wukong can stretch and he can still do things like Hanuman. I just want Luffy to do two things. Get Nami's staff and ride on Zeus. Then he's Sun Wukong complete. You know what I mean? If he can get on top of a cloud like Goku and then have a staff that can extend, that'd be super dope. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. It is allegedly the most ridiculous power in the world. So Luffy has the most strongest devil fruit. Hands down. He can do anything he can imagine with this fruit. That's what they're telling us. Luffy, whatever he can think of, he can do. And he can probably turn his body into anything, any object. It's going to be wild. I got to see this. Treasure repository, second floor. Hiya, Hiyori. I really admired Odin. Think about what you're doing. It was all Kaido. He was using me. What? We can still run away together. Just remove these nails. Oh, nah. You got to be kidding me, Orochi. Oh, no. Hell no. X this guy out. Take this guy out, Hiyori. And we doing hearts for Hiyori, too. We need hearts for Hiyori. Hearts for Hiyori. Take this guy out. Hearts for Hiyori right now. You spat in the face of a samurai you owed, who would still believe you. My father's kept his promise. Did he not? Bing, 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 bing. She's just playing the Shami, son. Yo, she looks ruthless. This guy's delusional, though. He danced like a fool for 5 long years because he thought you and Kaido would honor the secret arrangement you made in free Wano. He never even told his own family. My father was a man who kept his word. Yeah. He already know what's up. Yeah. He still expected the same of you when you agreed to let them go. If he was still being boiled for an entire hour, even with his body being burned by the oil, despite it all, he smiled always. Smiled always. I can't even fathom my father's suffering. He had to shoulder the burden by himself because the entire nation was your hostage. Yup. What's the matter, Hiyori? Father, are you really okay with everyone says about you? Of course I am. You know why? Because I have you guys. Oh, that's sad. Really, when I swear, I'll always be here for you. Okay. Oh, yes, I always say Odin was a great samurai. As Shogun, I can ensure his legacy is recognized. Your father. Click, click. Oh, she took off the goddamn mask. Hold your tongue, you miserable wretch. I am Kozuki Hiyori. I said Kozuki Hiyori. Oh man, that's a dope picture. Even though she's crying, that's a dope panel. Eek! I was always proud to carry my father's name, even when I was starving and covered in rags. You, on the other hand, never had a trace of honor. Every day you were shogun was one too many. And as each day passed, more and more lives were lost. Wait, stop. Don't do something you're going to regret. Single revenge is dated ideology, you know? Besides, killing me makes no difference. Kaido will still be unbeatable. She about to smoke this fool. Orochi-sama, huh? I have failed you. What? This guy's still alive? Is that you, Conjuro? This is as far as I go. Your time. Oh my. No. No, we're not doing this. No. Hell no, Oda. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Sick of this Conjuro shit. Oh, this one Denjiro's about to come in. I bet you Denjiro's about to come in. Let's see. Your timing is impeccable. This is the ideal stage for your real funeral performance. Burn that woman to ash. Go on, take her. Guaha. The fell revenge of a shrewd 20 years is in the making. It's the perfect title for the tragic comedy. Take a look, Hiyori. A Kozoku survivor should know the fortune favors the mighty. Orochi-sama. That's the wrong way. Burned him. The dawn will come. Conjuro, you idiot. Hiyori, save me. It burns. The Kozuki clan always keeps its This dude is a... Oh, my God. I cannot stand this dude. He's telling... First, he tried to beg for his life. Then he tries to trick Conjuro to destroy her. Then when he's getting destroyed, he want to beg her to help him. Like, he's a conniving dude, yo. Like, man. I cannot stand Orochi. Off with his head. Off with his head, man. He done got his head decapitated 8 different times, man. He need to be done. I'm sorry. All right, we back to the roof. The moon is up. Doom, 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 doom. All right. I feel like wait. Nigga, he said, I feel like anything's possible now. I can keep fighting a bit longer. My heartbeat sounds funny. He looks wild. Yo, Luffy looks wild. This is my peak. This is Gear 5th. Gear 5th. Awakening. Let's go. He cracked the whole dome. Let's go. Yo. Gear 5. Hold on. Gear 5. Hold on. I gotta draw that somehow, some way. Hold up. Gear 5th. Gear 5th. Gear 5th. Crack the whole dome. Yo. Oh, yo. Everybody's passing out. All the Kaido soldiers is passing out. Everybody else is standing. Heel Girl's looking up. Kaido like, hey, you guys. What the hell is that? It's on the roof. Kaido don't know what the fuck going on. Kaido is shook. Black lightning coming through. What's happening? Conqueror's Haki? Where is it coming from? Huh? Straw Hat, yeah? Luffy! Crying. Oh my God. Oh shit! What? Holy shit, this Luffy just grabbed Kaido like he was a worm. Yo, he didn't do Gear 3rd, nothing. Yo, he snatched that man up. Like, yo, get over here. What you doing, nigga? Kaido eyes popped out his head. Yo, yoink. Let's go. Just straight Gear 3rd hand grabs Kaido. Yoink. Let's go, yo. He just launches this dude to the sky. Like, yo, Kaido looks like a rag doll right now. He got Kaido looking crazy. Dragon form Kaido is looking crazy right now. Yo, he done snatched this dude through the goddamn the hole in the roof. Yoink. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go now. What is he doing? Huh? Oh, nah, this is wild. Hold on. Wait. All right. So he launches Kaido up in the air. He's still in gear 5th mode, I think. All right, so he launches Kaido up, right? What is going on? Hold up. He wraps Kaido in one of his arms like this. He makes a muscle with the other arm just flexed on him, like just a gear. Looks like a weird gear 4th arm. Like not it's a gear 4th, but without hockey on it. Then he's like shit. Then he swings this dude Kaido around so fast his eyes can't even keep up with his head. Take this. Hold up. He's holding Kaido like this. Yo, he looks wild. Yo, Luffy looks wild. Yo, he's ping-ponging this dude from side to side, man. Wait, so he's like bing, 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 bing. Ping-ponging Kaido left to right. Bing, 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 bing. Then he slams him one last time, jumps up laughing. Kaido got a knot on his head. He just dizzy. Straw Hat, you're still alive. I'm grateful. Blast Blef. What the hell he just do? What? Yo, so Luffy's he's like laughing on the floor, dying laughing. He sees the blast breath point blank range. He does the Looney Tune shit with his eyes. Then he grabs the ground, just grabs the dome floor roof and lifts it up. Almost like it's rubber, but not really, like it's a sheet or something. This is wild. This is fucking wild. Now he's just holding it. Yo, what is going on here? Oh, this is fire. So the Luffy got swirly eyebrows? Oh, this is wild, man. Hold up. Gear 5th. Nobody would have predicted that Luffy looks like this. Oh, this is dope. Yo, it seems like even with Gear 5th, all of this shit he just did to Kaido, it seems like the fight's just begunning. Like Kaido's not it's not fucked up here. Like he just got ragdolled and he still looks like he's ready to go. And mind you, Kaido fought the entire Onigashima basically. Kaido's no fucking joke, yo. Like I'm not gonna hold you. Yo, Kaido's not no fucking joke. Yo, he like sorry about that from before. I didn't want it to end like that. Luffy's like, don't sweat it. Now let's finish this. Gear 5th. So Gear 5th is just normal Luffy. Well, normal size Luffy. He looks more rubber, obviously. He looks way more rubbery. And he just has fire with the Gear 4th smoke around him, around his what's the name? But it seems like he can go to gear 3rd at will, gear 4th arms without hockey. I'm interested to see this color scheme. I hope it's golden. I hope it's like a real golden thing. Yeah, when he's pulling up, when he's like holding the concrete up or the skull dome up, he looks like Nightmare Luffy a little bit. Like, that's fire, yo. Oh, Oda's going to have a ball with this. He's going to be able to draw Luffy in even more weird contortions and weird positions. Like even looking at this panel right here, when Luffy is just doing certain things, he's drawing Luffy in weird, like his legs and just weird angles. It look fire already, like. So Luffy has awakening to where he can affect the environment too? Because he's not a paramecia. So he's not doing the paramecia thing where, you know, you turn the environment to your substance. I don't think that's it. That's what this is. Well, it is kind of. He did turn that piece of floor to rubber. Because it looks flexible. Yeah, it says boing. Yeah, yeah, boing. There's the sound effect right there. This is wild. Somebody colored this already? Oh, the gear 5th coloring look fire. Oh yeah, this is dope. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Gear 5th. Oh yeah. Oda did the thing with this. Gear 5th is legendary already. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was it. That was it. Nika, bro. Nika. Damn, yo. Oh, man. Oh, man, yo. Damn, yo. That is so dope. So zone fruits have a mind of their own. He says all zone fruits have a will of their own right here. I'm going to drop another random theory right now. It's not random. It's also part of my theory that I was working on for a while. In the aspects of how I always felt like Luffy and Chopper fruits were very, very similar, I also think Chopper doesn't have the normal human fruit. In my opinion, Chopper has the ancient model human fruit, like ancient model like Bigfoot or like Caveman, because his Yeti form or that form like Monster Point Chopper is more similar to like the ancient creature like Bigfoot or something like that. So in my opinion, Chopper has the human fruit ancient model, more like, you know, like along the lines of Kaido crew and their ancient models of fruits. And I think, you know, Goku has a mythical model, the Buddha. Luffy has a mythical model, you know. But I think Chopper has an ancient model, so that still leaves possibly the normal human fruit still out there. And I would love to see another inanimate object, but it's the human fruit. Imagine a sword that ate the human fruit. So it's a sword that wields a sword, some type of shit. You know what I mean? Like, that'd be dope. Like, instead of an animal eating the human fruit, imagine if an inanimate object ate the human fruit. So it'd be like your sword can turn into another human that can wield the sword. It'd be super dope. But I think Chopper has the ancient model of the fruit. Luffy has a mythical model, and Sengoku has a mythical model. That's my headcanon real quick. Well, not headcanon. I actually been thinking about that theory for a while, because when I was going along the lines of Luffy eating a Rumble Ball, and I'm wondering what that would do to his fruit when I was theorizing that he had a zone from back in the days, I always wondered, why does Chopper get more modes than everybody else? It's like, to me, Chopper and Marco have displayed the most amount of alternate forms. To me, Marco has at least 4 or 5 different ones he showed so far. He has the full Phoenix mode. He has the body with just the Phoenix wings. He has the body with the Phoenix wings and the talons. So that's 3 extra modes right then and there. So he has like 2 separate hybrid modes I seen Marco use. I seen him only summon the wings to do attacks and things like that. I seen him only summon the flames in specific parts of his body. So Marco does do, different forms with the, what's the name? It's just so weird, man. Like, oh man. It's so weird. So I think Marco is a lot more forms he can do. That's why I'm thinking Chopper has the ancient model fruit. Because, and wouldn't it be crazy if, like, let's just say this sword that the Gorosei dude has ate a human model fruit, and he has like hockey and all this other shit. So it's like a sword with hockey and shit. It's crazy. Crazy. That opens up a whole nother door. And I think like that's the perfect way to introduce another OP swordsman to the game. It's like it's a swordsman that has a sword that ate the real human fruit. If it comes out that Chopper has the ancient model. And he can do like hybrid mode, and he'll be like a Mr. One type. It'll be like a Mr. One type rematch because he'll be half sword, and Zoro fight the dude obviously, and he'll be like half sword, half fucking human, and it'll be just like the Mr. One fight all over again because it is a sword that ate a human fruit instead of a human that ate the sword fruit. You know what I mean? It'll be like a great parallel there. I think Oda's kind of trying to leave that door open because I'm pretty sure we're going to get the reveal this arc that Chopper actually has the ancient fruit. It doesn't make any sense for Chopper to have the normal human fruit. None of his human forms turn him into a normal human. Even his most human-like form is covered in fur. And it shouldn't be that way. It should look like a human with regular skin. But I think the fact that he's an animal, Oda's trying to play with our minds and make us think that that's sort of a hybrid. No, Chopper should be able to turn into a full human that looks nothing like an animal. Just like the humans can turn into full zones that look nothing like humans, Chopper should be able to turn into a full flesh, fully skinned, flesh and bone human if he had the normal human fruit. But since Chopper has the ancient fruit, he turns into more of a prehistoric human. So Chopper definitely has the ancient fruit. That's my theory. I'm running with that. And this is great because that gives us room for, we got every fruit model now. We'll have a mythical, we'll have a ancient zone, we'll probably get a regular zone. Well, we wouldn't need the regular zone. Only thing we'll be missing is a Logia. In a normal zone for that matter. But again, maybe Zoro beats the sword that ate the human fruit and then he wields the fucking sword or something. Then we'll end up with a normal zone like that. I don't know. Or maybe Usopp weapon end up eating some sort of zone fruit and we'll get a normal zone that way. Yeah, I like that a lot, man. I like that a lot. This is super weird, but Model Nika, man. This chapter was super dope, man. This chapter is a, man, do I even have to say it? It's definitely a 10 out of 10. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Is Kanjuro, is Orochi dead? The dawn will come. But yo, when Luffy snatched and yoinked Kaido out the fucking Skull Dome, classic. Classic, Oda. Classic, Oda. Please. This fight is going to be epic, man. No break next week. Oh, this is dope. This is dope. It feels great to be a One Piece fan, man. Not gonna lie. Not gonna hold you. This don't feel cheap. It still feels like Luffy earned everything because he's still rubber. So everything Luffy got out of his fruit was based off his imagination. So he's kind of going along the lines of how the fruit works anyway. He's always got his power-ups based on how flexible his imagination was and how goofy he is really, you know? Like, he'll think of the most outlandish things. Like, When we think of the first time he ever mixed his fruit with another element, it was like water Luffy. That was real clever. And you know what I mean? And it gave us kind of an inkling on possibly the liquid aspect of his fruit too. That was possibly foreshadowing. But I just always thought Luffy was clever when it comes to using his imagination. And now this fruit can basically create anything, or you can possibly do anything you think of. They're saying like, it's like they're saying regardless of the rubber, regardless of the rare strength you're gonna possess, like the hockey, the rubber, like regardless of the awakening, like turning other things into rubber, they're making it seem like this fruit can do anything you can think of, like outside of all of that other stuff. So it's like if Luffy can do some, like, I don't know, like, you know how real from like Black Clover, anything he can draw and imagine it comes true. Like if it's some shit like that'll kind of be too broken, kind of like a Conjuro, like whatever he paints comes true. I don't want no like manifestation fruit. That'll be kind of, or manifestation product. But then you gotta give him sub abilities. Like the fruit, the fire, obviously the fire, the rubber is passives. The rubber's a passive ability that, he's inanimally rubber forever. The fire looks a little bit active, or at least Gear 5th, it becomes passive, but it's definitely an activated ability when you think of Red Hawk. A lot of his other forms are activated abilities or something he just forced through sheer will, like Gear 4th. That's an activation. But he needs sub abilities, like other things other than just a rubber. So I just don't want one of them sub abilities to be like, oh, manifestation. If I think a fucking ice cream cone is going to pop out the sky. That's the only problem I would have. If he can turn his body into any object, maybe that'll work, because he does name his attacks after weapons and things like that, so that kind of works. But I don't want Luffy to be talking about, yo, fucking A, I want to fucking summon a battleship and it pops out the thin air. No, that's corny. Yeah, what's up, JR, man? See, I was talking about Chopper, and I'm thinking that Chopper probably has the ancient model human fruit opposed to the normal model. I think Oda's trying to throw us for a loop with Chopper, because Chopper should not transform into a furry human when he turns into his human state. Even though he's a reindeer, and that's kind of a way to distract us, I don't think he should be transforming into a human with hair. Chopper should transform into a regular human with skin. So I think Chopper just basically has the ancient model human fruit, similar to like Jack and, the people on Kaido crew have the ancient model of the elephant fruit. I think Chopper has the ancient model of the human fruit. Oh yeah, Fishman Island is definitely coming to the surface now, man. Fishman Island is coming to the surface now. Luffy is going to yoink it right out the sea. Luffy's going to yoink Fishman Island right out the sea. This is insane. This is insane, yo. This is insane. I'm so glad I caught this chapter. I didn't get spoiled. I stay away from spoilers, though, man. I just don't, my Twitter account that's attached to all the One Piece content, I don't even log into that shit until after the chapter comes out. I don't want no spoilers. And most of the major YouTubers that I watch, salute to all of the One Piece community. Salute to all the top dudes, all the low-level dudes, all the mid-level dudes. I watch everybody, man. Like, when chapters hype like this, I'm out to just turn my camera off and go watch everybody video, ads and all, man. It's a great day. It's a great day for One Piece, man. It's a great day for One Piece. But I typically just watch everybody's stuff. I like to see everybody's point of view, and it just feels great to see other people share your opinions and things like that. I'm going to try to clip up the end of this video and try to put part of that clip out about the zone fruits, because I think that's very important. I haven't seen anybody mention that, and I've been following everybody in the community, so I haven't seen anybody mention the fact that Chopper has an ancient model fruit. And that's a part of, and that's all in my notes that I was supposed to do for this video. If I would have did my liquid rubber theory, it probably would have fell through. But my theory about Luffy being more similar to a zone fruit actually came true. I don't have the theory out, but I have other people I've spoken to about it months ago, so I have all that type of proof, but it doesn't matter. I'm just so happy that I was thinking along the lines of having it correct in the first place, and I was just arguing with somebody, not arguing. I was debating with somebody that watches One Piece not too long ago that I think the rubber is gonna become like a passive byproduct of whatever mythical zone he has. That's what I originally thought. So, and that ended up being right. That's the only thing that made sense. I don't think they was gonna change the nature of the fruit itself. That would have literally been a stretch for Oda. It just made more sense to make it so like, all right, like these gods are like fictional creatures. We can give them any properties we want. Like he could have made Nika's property be fire, you know, like the byproduct, but it's rubber. He's already rubber. Let's leave it at rubber. I think it works either way. So I don't think it's like an ass pull or anything. No, nothing like that. I just think that Oda could have picked any specific element or any natural element to make a byproduct for a godly fruit. For instance, Sengoku with the Buddha. Yeah, there's people who have golden Buddha statues, but not all the Buddha statues are gold. So it's like he could have picked anything to have Sengoku's Buddha be represented as, you know, as like the passive element or something like that. He could have been a platinum Buddha. He could have been a copper Buddha, a bronze Buddha. We don't know. A wooden Buddha, like anything. So, and I even think a wooden Buddha would have been fire when he can like control wood like the first Hokage and type and shit. That even would have been powerful. But he just gave him gold with shockwaves. So it's like when you come to the mythical aspect, if it's not a creature that has a distinct characteristic like Marco, everybody knows phoenixes are associated with fucking fire. So I don't think he's gonna do something like, oh, there's a water phoenix or a dirt phoenix. No, he's gonna keep the properties intact when they come equipped with properties. But if he does a god that doesn't necessarily have any properties attached to him, it makes sense to kind of just create your own. So I appreciate that. That was pretty dope from Oda. That was real dope. So I don't want to hear anybody talking about this is an ass pull and this, that, and the third. No, it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. Even the name and being the gum fruit makes sense because if you somebody get this fruit and eat it, and going along the lines what CP0 or CP9 said, you know, you basically got to use the fruit to figure out what ability it has. So somebody would use that fruit and say, hey, okay, this a fruit makes me rubber. So they would name the fruit accordingly. You know, this is the gum fruit or the I'm a rubber man. When you technically are, but it's just way more to it. And you know, I actually like a theory I seen with the Library of Ohara when he was like the activation for the fruit was actually the beating of the drum. Like Luffy had to get pounded so hard. That sounds wild, but you know, Luffy had to get like with a club, just club so like it had to be so devastating that it awakened, it activated the fruit. So I'm thinking other people would have probably had the power to do the same thing. Like let's think if Garp duffed Luffy as hard as he could in a Marineford, would that have been enough of an impact to awaken the fruit in Marineford? Think about that. Before Gear 4th, before anything. But I think Gear 4th was like a partial awakening. Obviously, the Gear 5th has the same scheme of the smoke or the steam. I like to call it a smoke cloak. The smoke cloak that he has in Gear 4th, it carries over to Gear 5. So I don't think it's steam or nothing like that. That's something tangible, similar to like Kaido's flame clouds. That's something tangible that Luffy's going to wear. So with that being said, I'm thinking that if you think that if the impact of one of Kaido's most powerful attack is what caused that for Luffy, what if Garp would have just gave him hell in Marineford? Would he have been able to awaken the drum? That's very interesting. What if Rayleigh put Luffy in a situation in Ruskina, helped him do the hockey, but he also put him around a lot of physically strong creatures that were gonna pound on Luffy with a lot of blunt damage and force, and a lot of these animals had hockey too. So was that a catalyst for like forcing Gear 4th out? Because Luffy specifically said he had to transform into Gear 4th in order to fight those animals. So did those animals pounding on Luffy constantly kind of give him a partial awakening with Gear 4th, and that's how he came up with that form and concept? I'm wondering if that's what happened. Because I like the theory that Library of Ohara put out when he said maybe the impact is what crack that shell. You know what I mean? And like really let Luffy awaken. And that makes a lot of sense because that, you know, Luffy's been defeating a lot. But how many times have he been defeated by like blunt damage? You know? Like Crocodile stabbed him a few times. You know, Doflamingo, he ran out of hockey, and every time Luffy took like an L, like I mean, Katakuri was giving him some like pounding on him, but the most damage he took from Katakuri came from piercing damage. Katakuri was pounding him though, but I don't think that was enough to like unlock the drum. It was probably working toward it. Like maybe it's a certain amount of damage you have to take physically before you unlock it. So maybe Marine 4 wouldn't have been sufficient. Maybe Luffy needed like all of the blunt damage he'd taken thus far. He needed the training on Ruskainen with all of the 500 stronger animals. He needed to get duffed by Rayleigh a few times in Gear 4th. Because Rayleigh put Gear 4th through a mountain. We can't forget. Rayleigh put Gear 4th through a mountain. So Rayleigh probably knew what was going on anyway. So he needed to get cracked by Kaido as soon as he got the Wano. Like he needed all of that to get to where that final boom was enough to open the fruit. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, Doflamingo did say something similar. Doflamingo was like there's like I think there's a I'm thinking there's a condition to awakening the fruit. There can't just be, I don't think it's just training. Like of course mastery is going to come into it, but I think there has to be a sort of condition met to awakening the fruit. For instance, I think Brook's fruit is awakened, and I'm explaining how. Like I think Brook's fruit, yes, he did say the activation of the fruit, the prerequisite for that was death, but I also think it's like the awakening the fruit brings out its true ability, like Luffy's. It's similar, like Brook's fruit wasn't really not working. It just didn't have any innate abilities. But when you die, that's the prerequisite for the awakening. Then you get the true ability of the fruit. You know, you're a soul. You have a tangible soul. You can move back and forth between the spirit realm. But I don't think Brook has like another level of awakening. I think Brook fruit is already awakened, and I think he just tapped into like deeper into his awakening over the time skip. I don't think he like created an awakening over the time skip. I think the fact that he's moving around inside of a skeleton, that's all part of his awakening. So basically the fruit gives you well, we don't know if it gave him any inanimate or sub abilities prior to his death. We don't know. We just know he thought the fruit didn't do anything but give him the ability not to swim. But he didn't. We don't know how much experimentation he did. So again, I think these awakenings have like Kaido's fruit was a fish fruit. Now, if the theory is correct, maybe he was some sort of carp that he met the conditions and he awakened into a dragon. That's probably why we didn't see no new awakened form of Kaido, because this is the awakened Kaido. The dragon form is the awakened form. You know, like Magikarp's, his condition is he has to swim up a waterfall. You know, you got the Wano waterfalls, blah, blah, blah. So it's like if you go along those lines, Kaido is already fully awakened. So we're not going to get no awakened bag from Kaido. He's been awakened this whole time. And that makes a lot of sense. With his durability and his recovering factor. I'm just saying, this is so fucking dope, because now we got either the drum is the catalyst for the awaken for Luffy. The training obviously has something to do with it, because Gear 4th was obviously a partial awakening and he's doing Gear 3 moves and stuff. But I think the drum, the beating of the drum, like Luffy getting duffed as hard as possible, was the catalyst for that awakening triggering. Just like, or we can say death was the catalyst. And I think a lot of people in the community are going with the fact that, you know, Luffy probably had to die in order for the awaken to come. So I like that. One thing I'm not too sure about is, now they're saying fruits have a will of their own. So is Joy Boy just a fruit? You know what I mean? Like, Luffy didn't get possessed by Joy Boy. That's clear here. Luffy has the fruit, the Joy Boy fruit. You get what I'm trying to say? Because Joy Boy and Nika, we found out that that's basically the same thing. And he has the Nika fruit. So does he have no, he has the human fruit model Nika. So is that another way of saying he has the human fruit model Joy Boy? So Luffy has the Joy Boy fruit. So again, Sengoku. The Gorosei just said that if you go, like, all zones have a will of their own. So is Joy Boy's will inside the zone fruit, or is the zone fruit Joy Boy itself? You get what I'm trying to say? Because that's kind of weird, because then is the Buddha like its own thing, its own presence? Does Chopper have like an ancient human will inside of him, like a will of an ancient human being that it's inside that fruit that he ate? Because Chopper definitely ate the human fruit model, ancient model, or model Bigfoot or something, or model caveman. I don't fucking know. But I know Chopper does not have the normal human fruit. I'm going to say it 100 times. Chopper does not have the normal human fruit. Yeah, but my thing is, I think Brook Fruit is awakened because I think the fact that I think the death state triggers the awakening, or like opposed to triggering just the normal activation of the fruit. I think Oda's trying to give us a misdirection with that. I think all of these awakenings, besides the Paramecia ones, I think I think most of these awakenings come with a condition that you have to meet before you can awaken a fruit. Like, I don't think it's just training. And Luffy is doing the environment thing with see, but this is the thing. Luffy is clearly doing the environmental change with the Paramecia thing, but he's also not a Paramecia. So that doesn't really line up there. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, Luffy is definitely awakening and turning shit into rubber, but Luffy's not a Paramecia. So that little side effect of turning your environment into your fruit is not even, that's not even just solely tied to Paramecias. Zones can do it too, apparently. The new chapter is dope, man. Overplay 5, the new chapter was amazing. 10 out of 10, best chapter ever. Like, a lot of information. We found out more about zone fruits. I'm just sitting here theory crafting left and right. I'm just spitballing a bunch of theories that I've been working on in my head for a while. And, trying to write down ideas. But yeah, I'm thinking these zone fruits have a condition that they have to use before they awaken. So I'm thinking maybe Kaido beating on Luffy like a drum was the condition that he had to meet in order for that fruit to awaken. Or basically all the physical damage, all of the blunt damage Luffy has been taking throughout the entire series has added up to, putting enough damage on the fruit to where it awakens. Or we could have it so that death, Luffy dying, triggered this awakening. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they said, we thought Luffy got possessed by Joy Boy's spirit. But the Gorosei say that Luffy, all the zone fruits have a will of their own. So that means the Nika fruit has the will of Joy Boy. So is Joy Boy the fruit, or is Joy Boy a real person? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, I don't understand. Like, so does Luffy have the Joy Boy fruit is what I'm asking. Because they just said Luffy has the Nika fruit. We know Nika is another word for Joy Boy. So does Luffy have the human fruit model Joy Boy? So Joy Boy was never a person. He's the spirit of a fruit. If that makes any sense. It's bugging me out, man, because it's like Luffy didn't inherit Joy Boy's will. He ate the fruit that had Joy Boy's will in it. So Luffy inherited Joy Boy's will solely out of coincidence. Not coincidence. It's all fate and destiny with him eating the fruit in the first place. But I'm just saying, man, Luffy literally ate that fruit by accident. So if Shanks would have ate the fruit, Shanks would be fucking Joy Boy. See, that's what I'm trying to say. Luffy wasn't just like the reincarnation of Joy Boy. No, the Joy Boy is inside the fruit. So whoever ate that fruit would have been fucking Joy Boy to begin with. Maybe they wouldn't have been able to awaken the Joy Boy out the fruit. Then that's another weird thing. Now zones have these different layers to them and shit. Now it's like, oh my god. So like you have to awaken the fruit and it takes on a will of its own. Oh man. So apparently this fruit been ducking them for 800 years, and they ain't been able to find the fruit. In no era were they able to gain control. So how many times did they fight against the Gum Gum fruit throughout the years? How many times? So throughout 800 years, they fought the Gum Gum user probably several times throughout the 800 years. Oh, this is amazing, yo. This is amazing. This is good stuff. Good stuff. So you don't think Luffy's death is the reason why he came back to life? Yeah, I think it's dope that Luffy symbolizes someone who brought, freedom to slaves and oppression. I think that's super dope. Yeah, I know, but they clearly just said Luffy has the human fruit model Nika. Nika is Joy Boy. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to say. And Zunisha never said Luffy was Joy Boy until the fruit awoken. So until the will of the fruit came out, that's when Zunisha recognized Joy Boy. Not before that. She met Luffy already. You know what I mean? So she never once said Luffy reminds me of Joy Boy or nothing like that. It's not until Luffy awakened the fruit that released the essence of the will of the fruit that, she recognized Joy Boy. Yeah, it's real confusing because I thought Luffy just had a mythical fruit modeled after, Sun Wukong or, Hanaman. That's fine. But he has the Nika fruit. That means he has the Joy Boy fruit. He has the human fruit model Joy Boy. Basically, another word for Joy Boy would be Nika. I think they're interchangeable. You know what I mean? Oh, Nika and Joy Boy are two different things. So wait. So that's even more confusing. If Nika and Joy Boy are two separate things, that's even more confusing to me. Because it's like, then why did it take for the Nika to awaken in Luffy for her to recognize Joy Boy then? All right, so Joy Boy was the previous user of the fruit, obviously then. One is the reincarnation of the other. So we're going with the thing that Luffy is the reincarnation of Joy Boy, but he ate the Nika fruit. But why did the activation of Nika make her recognize Joy Boy? Why couldn't she sense Joy Boy and Luffy from the beginning? Unless it goes back to the theory of the devil fruit also inheriting the will of the previous user. Because you know how when Sabo ate Ace fruit, he started acting like Ace. So maybe the fruit does have Joy Boy spirit in it and Nika spirit in it. That's wild, but that could be the thing. But since it's a zone fruit, it'll have a God spirit in it, and it would have, Joy Boy's essence and will in it too. So whoever eats the fruit, they'll take on Joy Boy's will, and they'll get the powers of Nika. Yeah, Blackbeard did take his ability, but did Blackbeard also take Whitebeard's will? Like, does he act more like Whitebeard now? Like does he treat his his crewmates like children now? Like, is he more of a father figure now because he ate Whitebeard's fruit? Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, does the Nika fruit have Joy Boy's will and soul in it? Because he was the previous user of the Nika fruit. Yeah, like Sabo and Ace. Yeah, like when Sabo ate Ace's fruit, he started acting like Ace, and he said like Ace is saying something inside him. Like he said, he's like, it's almost like he's communicating with Ace in a way. So maybe that's what's the overlap. Maybe Luffy is technically actually he has the God fruit Nika, but Joy Boy was the previous user of that fruit, and Luffy, it's like the Avatar. Like everybody who inherits that ability, all of their essence goes into that fruit. So by the time you get to Luffy, he got like 12 Gum Gum No Mi fucking spirits in his head. It's like the Avatar, like One for All or some shit. You know what I mean? So he'll get like Joy Boy's will and whoever else ate the Gum Gum throughout the years. He'll have, if their will was strong enough, they will can like make an impression on a fruit and like leave an imprint. If your will is just weak, you just die, and then, you know, your will don't get imprinted. It just goes to the next user like that. It could be that. Yeah, like the Titans. Yeah, like Attack on Titans. Exactly. Exactly, like Attack on Titans. Perfect example. Perfect example. See, that's the only thing that makes sense because they're saying these fruits have a will of their own. Yes, so that means the Nika part of the fruit has a will of its own. How does that tie into Joy Boy's will? That's what I need to know. That's what's so confusing for me. And that makes it dope because if that means Luffy has a god inside, a king, and he's like, you know, the pirate king. So he's gonna be like three people in one. He's gonna have all of his own stuff. Then he'll have you know, whatever he get from the actual physical human fruit. Then he'll have all of the Joy Boy, you know, power-ups and shit. Oh, you're right. Maybe he didn't eat the fruit. Maybe he just absorbed the power so he didn't take the will. Ah, I like that. Yeah, maybe he doesn't have White Boy's will because he didn't never consume the fruit. See, I like that too. I like that too. Like, that makes sense. If they give us the fact that, you know, previous users can imprint their will on a fruit and then pass it on, because Ace had a strong will. Ace died in a, you know, a tragic situation, so it would make sense that his will got imprinted on that fruit specifically. And I almost feel like Luffy could sense Ace inside the fruit when he first saw it. Like he was like, no, I can't let nobody get that fruit. Like it would do, like, if you really think about it, it's just an ability. He was making it seem like that fruit was Ace itself. You know what I mean? Like that fruit was Ace, not just Ace's ability, but that fruit was Ace. That's how Luffy was carrying it. Like he refused to like let anybody take that ability. But I like that. I like the whole thing where it's like it has to be that these dudes can imprint their will on these fruit. So now then it leaves this. So now did Joy Boy imprint his will on a fruit, but the only way to access that extra quote unquote personality or existence inside the fruit is to awaken it? I don't know, man, cuz it's like, so why didn't Luffy always have, like, Sabo got Ace's will immediately. It didn't take that much time for Sabo to get Ace's will. He didn't have to awaken anything. So why did Luffy had to go through the awakening process to access Joy Boy's will or Joy Boy's presence? Like Luffy didn't get Joy Boy's, like Zunisha didn't recognize Joy Boy was there until he died, one, and two, the fruit awakened. So you think it's the attitude, it's the personality that you know, the type of person Luffy is, but Luffy's not a liberator. That's the thing. Luffy's not really you know, he says all the time, he's not really he's not a hero or anything. He does things that save people, granted. He does, you know, he does liberate people, but I wouldn't call Luffy, like, I wouldn't say he has the attitude of a liberator. He's more free. A free spirit. He does what he wants to do, and that leads to other people being liberated. But I wouldn't call Luffy a liberator per se. He is, but it's like a byproduct of him just doing what he wants to do. He's going to stand for freedom and he's going to actually liberate the world, but I don't think like he's setting out to do any of that. I don't think that's his character trait. Like, if it's up to him, he could kill less, but, you know, unless you harm somebody he actually likes. You know what I mean? Yes, they showed a lot, man. They showed us a lot. They gave us the Gorosei chopping it up. They gave us Hiyori. Luffy Gear 5th. Oh, my God. Gear 5th was epic, man. Epic. Epic. What up, Blaze? What up, Blaze? Welcome to the chat, man. We just sitting here theory crafting, trying to figure out what the hell just happened. We trying to figure out what the hell just happened. We don't know what's going on right now. The whole One Piece community is in a tizzy right now. Everybody's scrambling to figure out, is Joy Boy Nika? Is Nika Joy Boy? What's happening? But real quick, earlier in the video, I was discussing the thought of Chopper possibly having the ancient model fruit. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about Chopper actually having the ancient model human fruit and not a normal human fruit? Because I got a theory. I'm actually about to craft this theory up ever since I put it on YouTube. I know somebody gonna probably take it and act like they had it first, but, you know, it is what it is. But I've been thinking for a long time that Chopper does not have a normal human fruit. Chopper actually has the ancient model human fruit, like model Bigfoot or like the caveman model. More of an ancient prehistoric human that's covered in fur, opposed to a modern human that's like, you know, has skin. That's my theory about Chopper. So there's some secrets to Chopper fruit too. And also, since Luffy has his own, what happens if Luffy eat a Rumble Ball? So if Luffy ate a Rumble Ball right now, is he just going to get to Monster Point Luffy? Imagine Gear 5th Rumble Ball Luffy. Gear 5th Rio Haki Conqueror Drip Rumble Ball Luffy. Yeah. That's his highest form. Gear 5th Rumble Ball Monster Point Rio Haki Conqueror's Haki Drip Luffy. That'd be crazy. Imagine that. He just get the fucking Monster Point Luffy. Oh, that'd be wild, yo. Oh, I like this. I like where this is going. I like where this is going. That would be crazy, right? Rio Haki, Conqueror's Coat and Drip, Gear 5th, Monster Point Luffy, man. But Chopper is a human too. Chopper is a human too. Chopper got the human fruit. And look, my theory is Chopper has the human fruit, but he doesn't have a normal model. Chopper has the ancient model Bigfoot. Chopper, see, they said Chopper has the human model human. No. Chopper has the human model ancient Bigfoot or model caveman. Trust me. Chopper's a caveman. Because think about this. I'm explaining to you why Chopper's not a normal human. He's a caveman. If Chopper had the normal human fruit, when he transformed into his human point, he would be a human with skin. He would not be a human with fur. Oda thinks he's slick. He wants to make you think because, oh, he only has fur because he's a reindeer. No. Because we're normal humans that have 8 animal zones. When they turn into their zone form, they take all the characteristics of the zone. None of the human features unless they go hybrid. So for Chopper to not take none, he does not take on a 100% human form. He takes on a primate form, an animalistic ancient form still. So when Chopper goes into his full human form, he still looks ancient. Even when he does his hybrid, when he got the big head with the little body, but he still got deer hands and stuff, that reminds me of like the big head humans from back in the prehistoric times. You know, like not the Homo sapiens. It was two sets of humans back in the prehistoric times. It was humans with large heads, and like us, the normal, like what we would consider Homo sapiens, like our version of humans now. But it was also like another version of human that had like big ass domes, and that's what Chopper remind me of in his hybrid form. So why does his hybrid form look like that? He should look half human and half fucking reindeer. No, he looks like a little big head bobblehead doll. So it's weird. Chopper's actually the most interesting character as far as the devil fruit goes. I think Chopper is going to unlock all of the devil fruit secrets because, one, how does Chopper know how to alter devil fruits? It's like the people who have the most information on devil fruits in the entire series is Vegapunk, Chopper, Caesar Clown. Chopper, it's like Caesar Clown knows the medical science behind it. I mean, he knows the chemical science behind the devil fruits, and Chopper knows the medical science behind devil fruits, and Vegapunk knows the DNA and the lineage factor behind devil fruits. So I think those three are the most important people when it comes to devil fruits. And I think Frankie also learned the mechanical side of devil fruits at Vegapunk's lab that allows you to put devil fruits in inanimate objects, because he had that paper that showed the devil fruit that ate, a gorilla fruit that ate a rocket that ate a gorilla fruit. So I think this is the three things I'm thinking. Caesar Clown knows the chemical makeup of the devil fruit. Frankie's gonna bring the mechanical aspects of the devil fruit and how you can merge devil fruits with inanimate objects. And Chopper's gonna show you the medical aspect of the devil fruit, along the lines of how the DNA interacts with the body, i.e. the lineage factor. So I'm thinking that when we meet Vegapunk, he's going to explain all of this, but we kind of know three characters that know this stuff already. I think if you take Caesar Clown, Chopper, and Frankie, you get Vegapunk. That's in my opinion. It's like a master engineer, a master medical science, and a master chemical engineer. Chemical based stuff. So it's like those three aspects is what Vegapunk specializes in. So when we get Vegapunk, we're going to get all of that shit. So if someone ate 2 Logias, oh man, 2 fucking Logias. I think 2 Logias would have to be. Hear me out. I don't want this to sound wild, but to me, given how you can add your hockey and other unique abilities to these fruits, I still think the Swamp fruit is one of the better fruits in the series as far as practicality and usage. I think Caribou has a very, very OP fruit. That's why I'm hoping it'll be Caribou's fruit mixed with like a OP. It would be like the magma fruit mixed with Caribou's fruit. That's the 2 fruits I would want. Caribou for utility and the magma fruit for damage. Yeah, this chapter was fire. This chapter was fire, man. I don't know, man. This has to be the best One Piece chapter we've gotten all year. And we had bangers all year. Did y'all see Luffy yoink Kaido out the Skull Dome? That had to be the most epic scene in One Piece. Luffy yanking Kaido out the Skull Dome was crazy. Wild. So, do y'all think Gear 5th is Luffy's best looking form? Is Gear 5th better than Gear 2? I mean, obviously, does Gear 5th look better than Gear 4 in your opinion? The Prim fruit? I think Gear 5th looks kind of better than Gear 4. I don't know. I like the eyes. I like the way Luffy eyes look. They look like Zunisha eyes. I like that a lot. I like how he could just like instantly turn his body into like he looks like Nightmare Luffy a bit. You know what I mean? Like, this is dope. I like this form. What do y'all think though? What y'all thinking about this form, man? Y'all like this form? Oh yeah, Gear 5th armament is gonna be Rio laced, Rio laced Gear 5th is gonna be off the charts. Rio laced Gear 5th is gonna be off the charts. When he do, oh my god, imagine Gear 5th fucking Red Hawk, the Gear 5th version of Red Hawk. Oh my god, it's gonna look like a planet. He gonna literally bring the sun down. Luffy's Red Hawk gonna come with its own form of gravity. He gonna have the Red Hawk in the sky and shit gonna start floating toward it. Like, it's gonna have its own sense of gravity. Watch. Luffy Red Hawk is gonna block out the moon. You ain't gonna be able to see moonlight. It's gonna be straight sun. It's gonna be daytime on that side of the planet. Watch. When Luffy do his next Red Hawk, it's gonna make the entire Wano, it's gonna be daytime. Gear 5th Red Hawk, watch. It's gonna be hockey Rio laced. Oh Lord. Rio laced Luffy with the Conqueror's hockey drips. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's over. It's over. The most surprising thing though, Kaido just got rattled. He just was getting his ass beat by Luffy before in Gear 4th. He just got rattled. This man is still ready to go. He has to be awakened. Kaido recovers too fast. He recovers too fast. How is he not awakened? He's still ready to fight. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button if y'all like the content. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. We going live every single week. We going live every single week on One Piece, man. We gonna do this live stream every week. As much as my Zoom cooperates, we keeping it moving. Let's see what y'all talking about. What y'all talking about? That whole whatever he imaginates thing, that's Oda. Oh man. That's not Oda writing himself into a wall. That's literally him creating endless possibilities for what Luffy can do with this fruit. Endless possibilities here. We gonna have a situation where Luffy can conjure, and Nami sorta too, because I think Zeus can turn into any object, any like object he wants. And oh man, this is gonna be wild. Yes, Luffy did. He did alter the floor like it was rubber. That's wild. So he has like awakened paramecia properties. He got like Logia properties. It's looking like he's gonna have like some Logia stuff going on. He's still rubber, so you know that's paramecia right there. But he's a fucking zone. All right, I want to go back to the beginning because something is happening with Luffy's body. If we really pay attention here, all right. He says, "I feel like anything's possible. I can do anything." See, this the thing. Luffy says, "I feel like I just lost. I just lost, but I feel like I'm having a blast." And he's looked like he's laughing uncontrollably. Luffy is Joy Boy. Zunisha said that. It does. Yeah, Joy Boy definitely awakened inside of Luffy. Like Joy Boy's there because he doesn't even know why he feels the way he feels. Like, he has no idea why he's even up right now. I feel like anything's possible now. I can keep fighting a bit longer. My heartbeat sounds funny. This is my peak. Gear 5th. So this is the strongest Luffy's ever going to get, obviously. You know, we'll get alternate forms probably of Gear 5th. And, you know, he can turn into anything, so. Yo, him grabbing Kaido, oh, man, out the fucking dome is amazing. Him slamming Kaido on his neck is amazing. All of this stuff is beautiful. All of this shit is beautiful. The rubber floor. He did like some Whitebeard shit. You know how Whitebeards like snatch the atmosphere and twist? Your boy Luffy just grabbed the dome floor. And mind you, that dome floor is very durable. He just earthed Kaido on the floor and it didn't even break really. He ripped the dome floor up from the joint, which probably is gonna take a lot of strength. And you could tell he's holding it like, oh my god. Go! What is he? Did he reflect it back? Oh, he did reflect it back. Oh, I didn't even notice that. He reflected the blast breath back at Kaido. Wait, so you got to think about it. Not only did he make the floor rubber, he also made it fireproof. And it just literally, boing, reflected the goddamn attack back towards Kaido. Oh, so he reflected the whole attack back at Kaido. Yes, he can probably do some Katakuri stuff too. I was thinking that, like, he's definitely gonna have like some Logia stuff going on, man. Luffy's about to do some Logia shit. Well, we saw the liquid last time. We just saw the liquid. We just saw that. Okay, so you thinking, Ant-Man, you thinking that Joy Boy was a person and Luffy just inherited that, also ate the Nika fruit, and Luffy just inherited his will and happened to also eat the Nika fruit. Coincidentally. That kind of makes Luffy double lucky. Yeah, Elemental Hockey is a bust. Elemental Hockey's a bust. Red Hawk is obviously Sun God vibes. And that goes along the lines of he actually was halfway toward awakening after he came back from the time skip. Everything he learned on that island pushed him halfway to the awakening point. That's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it the awakening point. We don't know what Luffy needed to do overall to get to the awakening point, but Gear 4th is a partial awakening. Clearly. Whatever he did that made him figure out Gear 4th he was going along the right direction. Because, you know, the Nika power allows him to turn other things into rubber, apparently. It seems like in Gear 4th, he turns hockey, which should be solid, into rubber. That's very interesting as well. He was able to turn his body, which should be a solid object if it's covered in armament hockey, into a rubbery substance still. And Doflamingo pointed that out. Like, how is it hockey but still rubber? So maybe Luffy was able to apply the properties of his devil fruit to hockey itself. So elemental hockey is a bust. Elemental Haki is a bust. But Luffy actually applied the properties of his devil fruit to Haki, though. He made rubber Haki. He definitely did. That's what Gear Forth is. And Katakuri did the same thing. Katakuri actually applied the stickiness of Mochi to armament Haki. And he didn't do it every time. But sometime, like when he first hit Luffy at the wedding, Luffy said it's hard, but it's still sticky. Meaning it shouldn't be hard and sticky at the same time. But Katakuri was able to apply the properties of Mochi to his hardening effect. So Luffy and Katakuri are the only two characters we've seen so far apply the properties of their devil fruit to Haki itself. Because every time Katakuri punches Luffy, he's not always sticky. Sometimes he's just normal armament. And it doesn't stick to anything. It's just blunt force. But when he hit Luffy at the wedding and he trapped Luffy arms and legs inside of his armament Haki leg, he was applying the properties of Mochi to Haki itself. And nobody, you're not supposed to be able to do that. We haven't seen anybody else do that specifically. We've seen them apply the properties of their devil fruit to other things. Like Kid applied the properties of his devil fruit to Big Mom, and then he applied it to a wall. That makes sense. Law applied the properties of his devil fruit to his sword. That makes sense. Luffy applied the properties of his devil fruit to Haki. Specifically armament Haki. So that's something that needs to be explained. Well, Katakuri is a special paramecia. Luffy's a mythical zone. Maybe the uniqueness of those two fruits is why they the only two people that did that. Possibly Akainu too. I always thought that Akainu burning Ace was more than just magma being hotter than fire. I always thought that the color of Akainu's fist when he's punching Ace, the color scheme reminds me very eerily of Gear Forth, the way it's designed. Specifically the design of, you got the darkness, the dark shading, and the orange tint. So, in my opinion, when Akainu burnt Ace, he was applying, because Ace was obviously using Haki. That's why Ace didn't feel like, he would lose. He had Haki. They both had Haki. I think what Akainu did was he applied the properties of magma to his armament. So it's not like I make a magma fist and put armament over that and it's just armament over my magma fist. No. He applied literal magma to the armament shell itself, just like Luffy applied rubber to his armament. And that's why he burned through Ace's Haki. Flat out. That's what happened there. I think that's exactly what happened with Akainu and Ace. So Akainu is potentially another person who can apply specifically the properties of devil fruits to Haki, not the other way around. Most people can apply Haki to their devil fruit. That's simple enough. Doflamingo does it. Everybody does it. Or apply Haki to inanimate objects, or apply Haki to, shit around them. But these people are doing the inverse of that. Doflamingo, Katakuri, and Luffy, Katakuri, and Akainu, they can do the opposite. They can apply rubber, Mochi, and magma to Haki itself. So Luffy can possibly like take a regular stick. I don't know, and apply rubber armament to that stick, if you understand what I'm trying to say. And make it like a regular stick, or be it now a rubber armament stick now. And like Katakuri can make like I don't know, create, put Mochi Haki on other things and make other things hard and sticky at the same time. That'd be fire, in my opinion. Gear 5th beats Naruto. Well, if we's gonna sit here and say he can make anything he imagined, then yeah, Gear 5th beats everybody. See, the weird thing about comparing verses, though, you gotta scale them and make them equal, right? You can't just say, "Oh, well, he's stronger. He's stronger because he did that, and he's stronger because he did this." No, you have to put them on equal playing field, and only use their skills and their fighting capability opposed to how strong they were in the individual series, because it's not going to add up. So we put them on equal playing fields, only using what they have available, their fighting abilities, their style, Nine Tails mode versus Nika mode. I'm giving that one to Luffy, high def. Luffy beats Naruto. Not Baron mode though. He beats Sage of Six Paths Naruto, not Baron mode. I think Baron mode has the ability to knock Luffy out of Gear 5th, so he's not gonna win that. But I don't like those kind of comparisons. They kind of ass to me. You can't really make that comparison. Because if you do that, Goku washes every fucking body with one finger, so you can't really do that. Man, no. Let's see. What else we got? I think that's it, man. All right, so you know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna close the stream out. If there's any last words, anybody want to leave a comment, just let me know real quick. I think I'm about to close the stream out. We've been going long enough. I think I might get to a few reviews and all of that. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody for pulling up, man. We had about 200 people in here, man. It was crazy, man. But anyway, I appreciate everybody that pulled up, everybody that left comments and all that. Salute to the whole One Piece community, man. We eating today, man. We definitely eating. One Piece is live. One Piece is lit. It's going to be One Piece Mania all week. You already know. Twitter's about to be on fire. With that being said, it's your boy DB4, and I'm out, man.